In downtown Birmingham, one of the city's most popular destinations, used to be one of its biggest problems, a place people avoided, wrote off, and nearly forgot.
The Rotary Trail went from an eyesore to an economic engine, and its biggest chapter may still be ahead. What used to be known simply as the Cut wasn't much to look at. An abandoned stretch of railroad slicing through downtown Birmingham, forgotten, neglected, and avoided.
It was a leftover space in every sense.
But in 2013, as the Rotary Club of Birmingham was celebrating its 100th anniversary, a bold idea began to take shape.
The club wanted to leave a gift to the city of Birmingham, something that was unique, something that was lasting, and something that would be transformational.
That gift would become the Rotary Trail, a green corridor along 1st Avenue South between 20th and 24th Street, designed to reconnect downtown and reimagine what this space could be.
Of course, now it's one of the most active and well-used trails in our city.
Today, it pulses with life. Walkers, runners, reclaiming what was once abandoned.
I think it's lovely. It's something different. The flowers are pretty. It's kind of fun to have some shade while you're walking. And there's things to do around it, some stores, coffee shops, so I think it's fun.
The transformation was a game changer for this part of town.
The economic impact just of what touches the trail itself is already $79 million with an investment of $3.5 million. If you expand that just one block on either side, I suspect it's well over $100 million.
A multi-million-dollar return revitalizing buildings, attracting development, and reshaping downtown.
Beyond the dollars and cents, the quality of life impact has been huge.
Now, 10 years later, the trail is entering its next chapter.
The Eastern Gateway is under the 24th Street Viaduct, and we're not as proud of that.
We're also going to do a pretty major project on the 24th Street end, extensive parking, signage. We're going to really clean that end up with a lot of murals and lighting.
A redesigned Eastern Gateway meant to do more than just end the trail, but expand it.
We'll have over 175 miles of trails throughout the Birmingham and Jefferson County community.
A challenge and an opportunity to take what's worked and carry it even further. And with a $1.5 million Eastern Gateway expansion on the way, adding new access and connections to a 175-mile regional system, the Rotary Trail is proving to be exactly what it's meant to be, the gift that keeps on giving.